Hey guys, this is Chandra and I am back, and it's been a month. A lot of stuff has happened. I was working a lot of overtime, and then I found out that our company is closing, so I've not really had the juju to craft. But I have a tutorial here that I'm going to share with you, and it's pretty simple. The album is 6.5 by 8.5, and the pages are just a simple flap with a pocket here. And then on the back, I created little flaps just for the journaling cards that came with the paper collection. So I don't have measurement. I mean, I can give you measurements for these, but they just corresponded with the cutouts from the paper collection. That's all I did there. So I will show you how to create the simple page style right here. Okay, as always, I have everything cut out. You're going to need one sheet that measures 6 by 9. And you're going to need one sheet that measures 6 by 8, and that's going to create the base page. And then you need a piece that measures 5 by 8. So if you take your 8.5 by 11 cardstock and cut it down to 8 by 11, you can get these two pieces out of one sheet of cardstock. Okay, so just cut it at 6 inches, and then that will leave 5 inches for your flat page. And then for the pocket, you need a 5.5 by 4.5 sheet. So the first thing we're going to do is take the 6 by 9, and we're going to rotate it so that the 9-inch side is at the top. And you're going to score at 1/2 inch, and then at 8.5. And the next piece that we're going to score is the 5 by 8. You're going to stick it in so that the 5-inch side is at the top, and you're going to score at 1/2 inch. And then the 5.5 by 4.5, you want the 5.5 inch side at the top. You're going to score at 1/2 inch, and then at 5, rotate it so that the 4.5 inch side is at the top. You're going to score at 1/2 inch. And that's all the scoring that we're going to do for this. Now, of course, if you wanted to create these little flaps, like this, your journaling card or whatever is 3 by 4, so you're going to cut the piece at 3 1/4 by 4 3/4. That way you can score at 1/2 inch to create the little flap there. Okay, so the first piece I'm going to be messing with is the 6 by 9. I'm going to fold on my score marks. I have been doing, trying to do acrylic nails, and I've spilled the stuff on my mat, and it's like wiped off everything, the acrylic. It's kind of funny. So I guess if you want to clean your mat, use acrylic. Monomer? Okay, so as normal, you're going to want to use some kind of strong adhesive on these flaps. For this demonstration, I'm using my ATG gun. So you're going to apply the adhesive on your flaps while they're folded like this, and then you're going to take your 6 by 8 sheet and you're going to line it up. So you're going to want to line it up across the top and then also across the sides. And then put it down. If you notice that you've mismeasured or whatever, you can go ahead and cut that piece out. So this is creating your base page. The next sheet that we're going to be dealing with is the 5 by 8. We're going to fold on our score marks. Okay, and you're going to apply your adhesive to the folded piece like this, and then you're going to just put it on the front. Now, what I like to do is miter my corners so that when I put my paper on there, you can't see it as well. So I'm just going to snip off this corner like that on both sides. Okay. And now I'm just going to line it up against the right side of the page. And I say the right side because the left side is going to go into the hinge binding, and you don't want this to interfere with that, so that it opens like this. Okay. Now the last piece is the pocket, and we're going to fold up on all our score marks. I'm going to cut out this square that is formed here just at a slight angle on each side, and that's going to cut that piece out. I'm going to do that on the other side as well. Now I'm going to apply adhesive to all the flaps. I'm going to fold the 2 side flaps down, then the bottom on top of that, and I'm going to stick it on the front of this little flap that we made. And that is going to create the pocket for the flap. And that is all there is to it. Now again, I chose to use the cutouts and put them in different spots. That was Deb's idea. This was the big cutout from the paper collection. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Okay, yep, here it is right here. This piece of acetate. Need that. I used the Mambi Sheets collection by Me and My Big Ideas, and it had several sheets of cutouts somewhere in here, like these sheets of cutouts. So I just cut these out, and whichever side that I wanted to put it on, I added a 1/2 inch to the measurements of the page, and that's how I put those on. But I really liked this paper pack. It's really cute. So that is that. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and have a great day.